FightHype.com. Jay Aaron CBA here with Raymond Savage Ford. Ray, what's going on, bro?
Chilling, man. How you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. How's everything? How's everything back down in Cherry Hill? How's everything with the family, with your coach, with everybody? Everybody safe right now?
Yeah, everybody's safe right now. My family good, coach good. I'm good. So I just been in the house really. Training wise, my gym is shut down right now. So I've been going to one of my coach's house and we just been doing mitts and calisthenics, a little bit of strength and conditioning, and I've just been running. So that's about it.
Mm-hmm. So you're a year into your career now. It was I think your career started 3/15, March 15th. Yeah. March 15th last year, man. Were you aware of that it's been a year?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I kind of wanted to fight again though. Like before all this nonsense was going on, I was supposed to fight in February 29th on the Mikey Garcia card, but then I got injured, and then I was supposed to fight April 17th. So
now, seeing how it's been a year, you're already you're out of the rookie class. You've been a professional fighter for a year at this point. What's the biggest thing you learned in this year? The difference between being a pro and being an amateur, and just maybe one thing that shocked you the most out of like how the actual boxing business works.
Nothing really shocked me for real. Yeah, nothing really shocked me, but the difference was the main thing was just, sitting down on my punches and just working on, my strength and things like that. So I can start knocking people out.
Yeah. And what do you think would, in your opinions, like the highlight of this year so far?
My fight in December. That was my highlight right there. Yeah.
Because go ahead.
I knew I was going to knock the dude out, though. I didn't know it was going to be like that. I didn't know it was going to be that fast, but I knew I was going to end up stopping him. I kind of thought I was going to, like, break him down, like hit him with a lot of good body shots and things like that, and then stop him in, like, the third round. But I surprised myself when I caught him. So.
And we know that you're never satisfied. If you don't get the knockout, you're not a very happy camper after the fight, right?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Damn, man. So what was it like when you were first hearing like the rumors of this being a thing and that the possibility of sports being canceled? What was your first thought? Did you even believe it, or what do you think?
I didn't know what to believe for real. Well, actually, I was hearing about it until I was hearing about it when Shakur was about to fight, but I was just thinking like they still gonna fight. They probably won't have people in the arena, but I was thinking like they still gonna fight though. But then when he canceled this fight, that's when I knew it. Like, oh yeah, it's real now. So.
Yeah. And what are the guys like? As far as the people down at the zone, are you getting any information like just in terms of what are they saying? Like, man, like what kind of advice are they offering up to like some of their younger talent like yourself?
They called me. They called me like a few weeks ago, and it was like it's looking like boxing might be opening back up like late May or like June or something like that. So they told me just to stay in shape and stay ready because, we never know when it's gonna open back up. But yeah, that was basically it. They was telling me that I was gonna be on the first show back. So yeah, that's basically what it was.
How'd they feel about the TKO stoppage the last time out?
Everybody loved it. Eddie loved it. Basically, yeah, everybody basically loved it. And they were saying like, well, Eddie, he been like, see, after my stoppage, and like when I went back into training and I was sparring and things like that, John O'Carroll, he would post little clips of me sparring on his story, and Eddie seen it, and Eddie would like DM me and he'll say like, I love how you sitting down on your punches now. You looking more like a professional. So I know they starting to see the progression.
Because Eddie will, without mentioning any names, like a guy like yourself, a younger fighter, maybe some promoters would shy away from like calling a bad performance a bad performance. That's not the case with Eddie, man. There's been guys like, that only had a few fights and they're highly touted prospects that when they put in bad performances, not only did he let them know, he let them know publicly that, you got to step it up. So I would imagine that, you know, in your case, you went out there, you got that stoppage.
Yeah.
Got to be a good thing, right?
Yeah, great thing, great thing. Actually, he never like really said I had any bad performances. I never really thought I had any bad performances. It was just my whole thing was just
No,
stop.
I'm saying like other fighters. There's been other fighters signed to the
Yeah,
zone. I won't mention their names, but you know the articles out there that
yeah,
he's expecting certain performances out of, and he made it clear like if you don't put those kind of performances out, then we'll find somebody else to put on the card. You know, so
yeah, right.
but um, so I mean, what's the hopes? What are the hopes for? Did they mention like in what respect boxing might be coming back? Are we talking about like studio setting fighting or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that, right?
yeah. They were saying like studio, and that was about it. So, but I probably like it more like that since I'm coming from the amateurs and I'm already like kind of used to not fighting in big crowds and arenas like that. So
Right.
I'll probably be a little more used to it, and it probably helped me get used to the pro game a little more better like that.
Well, that was
Even though,
gonna be my next question. Like, I know you ain't the kind of kid that's gonna turn down the opportunity to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some guys that are saying that they would do it, and then maybe when it comes down to it, their management's gonna be like, nah, let's just wait till it opens up.
yeah,
I know you. You know what I'm saying? I know your temperament. I know your personality.
yeah,
So I probably shouldn't even have to ask you the question. But if the opportunity arises for you to do that, you're definitely down to fight with no fans, right?
no, of course I'm down to fight in my backyard. It really won't matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, as long as I still get paid and I'm moving my way up the rankings, it really don't even matter to me. So my whole thing is not really about fighting in front of a crowd or the fame or anything like that. My whole thing is just my legacy, and that's about it for real, for real.
Well, you fought Gilly the Kid in front of a handful of people. What's up with that, man? I'm seeing Reg like reigniting the beef, you know, talking some smack out there. What's up with that, bro?
Gilly came to the gym, and I think he was looking for Tev, but Tev wasn't in the gym. And I was in there, and Reg was like, he'll get me on him or whatever. He said, I'll spar him. And then Gilly got in there with his headgear all lopsided or whatever. And he was telling me not to go hard. I wasn't going to go hard on him anyway.
Right.
He was like, don't go hard on him and things like that.
Wait, so Gilly said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then he kept trying to tell everybody to turn the cameras off. But we was sparring, and I was just playing around with him. And then he had caught me in the middle of me playing around.
Okay.
But he didn't catch me with nothing hard though. Like he nipped me, and then he ran out the ring. He ran out the ring, and he was feeling himself.
Bro, I mean, there's a lot of things that we could touch on right there. Number one, man, Gilly the Kid's got the number one podcast in America, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're Raymond Ford from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Gilly the Kid is, you know, he's a big deal at this point. He's coming out to show love. Where's the you said he was stopping in to check out for Tev, but where's the connection between you, Gilly, Reg, that whole thing? How'd that start up?
I knew Gilly probably since I was like 12. I used to spar his son. His son, Talib. He a rapper now, but he used to box. So I used to spar him. That's how I knew him. And I guess Reg used to train his son. Okay. So like they've been cool since. But they both from Philly, so they probably knew each other before all that anyway.
Right.
But yeah, he a cool dude. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Any talks because he did catch you, man. Any talks of you running it back and some get back or what?
Nah, I ain't gonna be no get back. It was all funny jokes to me. I don't. A lot of people they'll comment and be like, "Oh, you got caught by Gilly, you got beat up by Gilly." Like I don't like that was all jokes. Like,
the King of Philly, man.
Yeah, like some people thought like it was actually serious, but I'm like, nah, like it's not like something like, oh, it was serious and he beat me up and now I need to get it back. Like, nah, it was all game. So
Ray, I got a few more questions for you, bro. What's you spend any time on Instagram or like any of the boxing forums reading comments or just reading up on boxing news or anything like that?
I see certain stuff. I see a little bit of something from boxing pages and things like that, but I don't really go in the comments too much unless it's on my page.
What's one thing that you wish the fans knew that that maybe you could only know as a professional fighter? What's like the one thing that you read in certain comments that just kind of pisses you off and says, damn, these people don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they don't even know what they're talking about.
The main thing is the building up fighters. They expect prospects to be in there with like a world champion in their first 5 fights. Like they don't know nothing about the building up a fighter. Like so they'll say like my last fight, they be like, oh, he been in there with somebody with 6 losses. Y'all need to match him up with better competition. Bro, like, bro, that was my 5th fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, they building me. That's what they supposed to do. Y'all trying to come at the promotion and come at me for fighting a guy who I'm supposed to be fighting at this level. You know what I'm saying?
What's something that I'm going to ask you the same question. What's something that you wish that the boxing media understood?
Boxing media. I think like most of y'all pretty much know mostly like the ins and outs of boxing. I feel like most of y'all really like know.
So that's a good thing in other words, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that like, you know, I know that some fighters have some disagreements with boxing media people, and I think maybe part of that disagreement comes from like, you know, maybe the want for certain fights to happen that for whatever reason can't happen.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like there's a constant, you know, but it's a good thing that you're not at that point yet in your career, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what everybody, that's people in boxing who want to see fights at a certain time and things like that. That's what everybody. So I don't really think like that's boxing media not understanding. I think they understand, but like it's the simple fact that they want to see these fights, even though, and we know we do understand that it's a business part of it, but it's just that we fans also and we want to see certain fights happen.
So if you had like a magic wand and you could just clear this whole situation up for one weekend and say, yo, we're gonna, you know, for one night we're gonna get back into boxing. What's the main event? What's the fight you want to see? Any fight in the world.
Crawford and Spence. Can I say the whole card?
Yeah, give me the card. Give me the card.
All right.
We're gonna put you. You're already on the card. We're already putting you on the card.
Oh, all right.
So we can.
I want to fight Ryan Garcia, little brother, Sean Garcia. So that gotta be my fight.
Okay.
That gotta be my fight.
All right.
So Crawford and Spence. Canelo gotta be on the card. I want to see him fight Demetrius Andrade. I put him on the card. Shakur versus. I want to see Shakur fight Warrington. I want to see Shakur fight Warrington. Who else? These are the people that I like to watch. So.
Yeah.
Who else? Loma and Tink. Devin and Ryan.
What about In a Way, man?
Huh?
In a Way, the Japanese.
Oh, the 118 pounder. Who I want to see him fight
Rigo.
Yeah, I'd rather see him fight Rigo. Who else? That's a couple.
Wilder Fury 3?
No, I don't want to see that.
You feel
I want to see Fury versus Anthony Joshua.
Joshua? Okay.
Yeah, they gotta be on the card. I'll probably say Wilder versus what's the other dude? Usyk.
Usyk. Yeah.
I see them, and that's about it.
Yo, Ray, bro, it's been a pleasure as always, man. I don't know when we're gonna get to see each other again in person, but you know I'll be down there soon enough. Where do we follow you? What's something you want to say to the fans?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at RaySavage856, and basically just tune into me. I'm one of the toughest, the hottest, most talented prospects in the game right now. And my skills is only going to speak for itself in the future. I'm still learning in the game, and I'm only going to get better.
That's what's up, man. It's been a blast as always, Ray. Thank you for spending your time with us.
No problem.